Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about one of probably the most asked question about trucking, which is for us, trucker's wife, trucker's girlfriend, trucker fiance, whatever. What do we pack when we go on the road? And there are so many things that you kind of have to adjust to out on the road. And I definitely had to learn that along the way of, living on the road and just traveling, every once in a while. So I'm going to show you some things that could help your travels go a lot smoother. There are a lot of things that we don't really realize that we need when we're out on the road until we're like, okay, I need this. So, and just a heads up, truck stops aren't very friendly for women. So, don't think that you're just gonna run in and get some pads and some tampons or, some Midol. Yes, they will have them, but they will normally have just one brand, and it's probably going to be a brand that you can't use, or it's going to be, they're only going to have light instead of heavy flow, and you're just going to be okay, so now what? So I'm going to prepare you for the worst. So it's going to depend on if you are going on the road for a month, a weekend. Are you going to live on the truck? If you live on the truck, it's going to be a whole lot easier. But if you're just going for a quick trip, I'm here to help. And I will also go over living on the truck as well, because that's a whole other that's like a lifestyle. So first and foremost, a lot of people ask, what do you do about showers? So of course, truck stops are going to have showers. There are also sometimes you will luck out and you will stop somewhere that has showers, at the shipper and receiver. We have ran into that before, which is a godsend. But if you are not lucky, you can use baby wipes. But baby wipes are really good to a quick just wash down of the necessary parts. But I love using these, and they are basically a bath in a bag. So I got these at a medical store, and I know that Walmart does sell something similar, and it's just for those that are usually bedridden and they can't take showers. So you get a pack of 2 in each little sleeve, and I personally like these more because they're this big sheet, and you can literally just go to town and wipe every inch of your body, and you don't have to worry about going through a million baby wipes. So I really like, and they're really thick too, and they don't leave a really weird residue behind. So I personally like them, and they're antibacterial, so you're not just wiping down, you're actually cleaning yourself too, which is necessary. So I highly recommend getting you some of those. For sure. And also for, let's see, we're mainly going to be talking about hygiene during all of this. So, bathroom. So there's so many like different suggestions and ways to go. I have ran into many situations where there is a shipper and receiver that does not have a bathroom for women. They just don't. Or they do not allow truckers to go in and use the bathroom. We have ran into that so many times. So in order to just use the bathroom, you're like, hold it for like 5 hours or overnight or what, you know. There's just some situations that you do not have the opportunity to use the bathroom, and it's awful. So I don't have one to show you because my husband's on the road and he actually has his on the road, but we have a portable potty. We don't do the cup thing. We don't do the bottle thing. We did used to before we got a portable potty, which is like, is really compact. I'm going to link the link down below, and it's really affordable. I think when we got ours, it was like $68. It wasn't that much, but and it's flushable, so everything goes down into a tank. It's very like sanitary. It's not gross, and we just dump it where like the RVs dump their waste. And yeah, it's a lot better than, you know, because sometimes you don't always have to go, and it's okay to go in a cup, if you know what I mean. So to have that, it's a lot better. And then we just carry tissue or grab napkins from the truck stop, whatever, to wipe. Like, you know, it's kind of like camping almost in a way. So that's what we use. And then also, let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Then for us girls, now as far as like the menstrual cycle, of course, you know, it's up to you whether you're, you know, tampon or you just don't have a menstrual cycle, which envy you, or you know, you prefer pads. But I prefer Cherish. I do not sell these, so this is not sponsored, but I will link my representative in the description as well. I love, love, love these. I personally believe that they do slow down flow, and they do slow down any cramping, which having a period on the truck is awful. I'm just going to tell you that. You know, I'm normally in the sleeper. You know, I'm strapped in because you have to have the safety net on. But I'm back there, and I sleep for 3 days. And that comes to my next thing. So I love these, especially if you don't want to go through a million different pads. It does definitely help the cycle. These are just the overnight ones that I just grabbed, but there's different sizes, and there's liners as well, which I really like to just wear liners all the time, especially on the truck, because you're sitting all day. And I don't think I have to go too much into detail about that. And then also with sitting all day, I like to use this Baby Bell's Bum Butter, which is from the company that I represent. I'm going to link that down below as well. It's like it's a lightweight kind of like diaper cream, but I personally use it as well. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do out there, right? So I definitely recommend this. Now, if you are on your cycle, you're going to be on the road. It's going to be fun. You're going to want to spend time with your husband. But if you're sitting around, and sometimes there's a lot of sitting. A lot of sitting. So I highly recommend getting a Kindle. They are probably a lot cheaper now. I'm not really sure. When I got mine, I think it was like $100. But I have like literally my life in here. I download games, I download movies, I download books, just to keep myself entertained on the road. And I live for these headphones. These last a pretty long. These are Beats. There's several different like headphones out there. I know a lot of truckers, they like Blue Parrot or, you know, different things like that, but I like these and I use them around the house all the time. And it's got a pretty long charge time on it. So I love Beats, and it's noise canceling, and it's really good like if you're in the truck too, because you can stick them in your ears and you don't have to hear the CB going on when you're trying to like watch a movie or trying to read and kind of just like chill out and do your thing. Because being in a truck is kind of noisy, especially like if, you know, your driver likes to have his CB on like full blast. So I highly recommend getting a Kindle, just to keep yourself entertained. And before I got on the road, I always download at least like 10 movies. I got an extra little, is the memory card on this side? Oh, on this side. So it takes a memory card, and so I download about 10 different movies. I always have books on here. And I always do that just because sometimes you won't always be where there is phone service either, and you're just like, okay, so now what do we do? Because if you're like me, you're like always scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or something like that. So having a Kindle, I love it, or a Nook or whatever. But I preferably recommend getting a Kindle for sure. And this is an older one. I think they've gotten a lot better, but I've had this baby for about 3 years and I absolutely love it. And so yeah, so there's that. What else? Okay. I have so many different little things to show you. Now, if you luck out and are able to take like a real shower out on the road, I recommend, and this is, I just got this, and I recommend getting like a little toiletry holder. This is a Vera Bradley, not sponsored. I just love Vera Bradley, and it's got all these pockets. I mean, I still have like the paper on the thing. I think I still got the price tag on here, but get a little toiletry bag. And some companies out there have, like trucking companies out there, they have toiletry bags for their drivers, and then they sell. And I had one for a while when my husband was a company driver. That was, you know, it did its job, but I like to have this big one just because there's so much space, and it's Vera Bradley. I'm just obsessed with Vera Bradley. It's just a problem. But, so now let's get into hygiene. So obviously, I'm in the skincare business. But I'm not saying you need to buy these, but this is what I use out on the road. This is my full routine. So I just wanted to kind of show you, that. So I kind of left my hair frizzy a little bit to kind of give you a demo of some of this stuff. So you're going to be in a lot of climates. You're going to be in, like, honestly, you will be probably in the snow in the morning, and then by the time, you know, the evening rolls around, you're going to be in like 80-degree weather. It has happened before, especially if you're going north to south. You know, we've had it before. Like, we started in Utah in a huge snowstorm. Ended up, I think we were in like New Mexico or Nevada or something like that. And it was like 110 degrees. So, personally, my skin, my hair just like hates everything. My sinuses do too. And we're going to go into all of that. So I use our Love My Locks, especially during the wintertime. And I just take, now obviously you can see my hair's kind of thick. I just take a quick 2 squirts rub it in my hand. That's it. That's all I do. And it combats all that static. So you can kind of see like how it's like automatic. And it's very lightweight. I love it. So I need to re-dye my hair. But side note, but I love my locks, and I love our products because they are very travel friendly, some of them. So I'm gonna go over those. So this is the Love My Locks hair serum, and now sometimes you might luck out and you get to stay at a hotel. Now when I stay at a hotel, I want to like completely enjoy the experience of staying at a hotel. And we normally stay at like somewhat nice hotels. Like we'll stay at the Hilton or the Best Western. We stay at the Residence Inn a lot. We stay at like different hotels when we can and when they're around. So I always take little mini bath bombs with me. And these are really cute. They're really small. And now a pack of these, there's 6 that come in them. And it's a custom assortment, and you can pick like what you want on the website. But they're these little bitty bath bombs, and you can just sit and relax and just enjoy life. Trust me, after being on the road for a week, 2 weeks, and you finally get a bath, you're just like, yes, please. you bleach it down, whatever, and then you just chill out. And I could sit in the bath for like an hour to an hour and a half and just enjoy myself. So you can get the bath bombs, and I like the minis because they are very travel friendly, and they're individually wrapped, so you don't have to worry about them crushing and stuff, which is a big thing. And I wanted to go over that too. When you're packing, you want to make sure you get things that are pretty much leak proof, and we have that. Score. So, first and foremost, I want to go over these little babies right here. These are just ones that I grabbed, but there are 6 different kinds on my website, but these are shampoo and conditioner bars. They're amazing. So there are these little bars. This is the charcoal and tea tree, but they're little shampoo bars, and all you do is you wet it, you rub it in your hair, and you're good to go. And same thing with our conditioner bar. This I used, obviously. They're bigger than this. So just think about it being about that big. Like they're, I've used them. But that's our conditioner bars, and they don't leak. You don't have to worry about them busting like all over in your toiletry bag and your shower bag, which has happened so many times before I started using these products, and it's a pain because then you have to go into the truck stop, you have to like wash your shower bag. It's like a whole thing. So to avoid that, shampoo and conditioner bars are life. And then also, what I do like about the conditioner bar is it can also be used as a shaving cream. So you can rub it on your legs as well, and you can use it as a shaving cream. We do have shaving cream on the website as well, but you kind of want to pack as minimally as possible and get products that are multi-use. So that's why I say, grab, go for the conditioner bars for sure. And same thing with lotions. Your skin's going to be crazy. It's going to hate you. This is how it is. So this is just one that I grabbed, but we have so many different kinds of lotion bars. So this just happens to be the plain Jane, which means there's no scent. And there are these little lotion bars, and all you do is you take it in your hand, and you go like this, and it comes in these cute little tins, and it melts on your hand and you just rub it in, so you don't have to worry about them, you know, exploding into your bag. And they don't like melt really in crazy extreme weather. And we've had crazy extreme weather, you know, being on the truck, obviously, and they don't like melt into like a goo mess. So I love these. Let's see. Also, what do I want to talk about next? Also, I really like our facial masks, just as an added bonus to your skin. We have several different kind of facial masks, but I just wanted to grab this one. And then also our green clay mask is really good as well. And because it's a little bit more compact. And by what I mean, by a little bit more compact, this is the French clay mask. And obviously I've used it. This is not a brand new one, but it is a little bar, which is so cool. And all you do, it's clay. Look how beautiful that is, though. I love it. So it is clay. So all you do is you wet it, you wipe it on your face, you let it dry. And it's in this cute little tin. So, you know, I just wanted to show you guys our two smallest masks. Each have different benefits, but if you just want to do a fun little mask, this thing lasts forever. I've had this for so long and I still haven't used it, so I love that one. And let's see, what else do I want to go over? Oh, of course. Okay. So, and then our foaming sugar scrub is really good as well. This just so happened to be our holiday one, but it is a foaming sugar scrub. So that means that it is a cleanser, a scrub, and all of that, and it's a moisturizer too. Like, it moisturizes your skin. So it's really fun. So if you don't want to do, like, you know, and we also have bath icing as well. That can also be an alternative for you. That's, but it's a kind of a big jar. So that's why I kind of want to show you, like, you have alternatives. And you can use the shampoo bar as a body wash as well. Like, I love that everything is, like, versatile. So, let's see. Oh, and then we have our deodorants as well. Necessary. So we have 3 different scents in these right now. So this is our lavender and sage. I just love lavender and sage. And then we also have sweet cream and charcoal and tea tree, which my husband uses. So these are a solid gel. And as you can see here, they are aluminum and paraben free. So, and they last a very long time, and you don't have to worry about it, because if your husband is a flatbedder, or he does like a lot of outside work for his like trailer and stuff, and his loads, or if he has to do live unloads himself or whatever, if you're the kind of wife that wants to go out there and help them, because I know I've helped my husband many times, many times, with loads and helping like strap and tarp and chain and all that. So you gotta get a deodorant that can survive all that. So I love our deodorants. And then our shower steamers. So if you don't have a bathtub where you are and you just have a shower, I love our shower steamers. These are amazing. Our Wake Me Up, which is actually my husband's favorite, because he likes to do his showers in the morning before he, rides out. So he'll toss one of these in the shower with him, and it just perks them up. And then he also likes our Relieve Me as well, which is basically to open up those sinuses, because when I tell you your sinuses are going to hate you when you're on the road, they're going to hate you. So these are really cool. And then we also have Sleepy Time as well, which is a very popular line. And I also wanted to go over that as well. So we actually have 3 of these, but this is our "'Tis the Season to Be Sneezing" and our Sleepy Time. These are little inhalers, and I love the Sleepy Time, and I love the inhalers because you can just toss them in like the little side cubby next to the bed or whatever, and they don't leak, which that's like the best part. So, but you know, you just unscrew it, this top screw, and you just inhale and screw it back on. So these are really cool. I love the Sleepy Time because sometimes where you're parked at, it's very loud, it's very noisy, it's very annoying. So I love this because it knocks me out, it relaxes me, I can go right to sleep. My husband uses these as well. Then we also have our Relieve Me in these 2, but those are in my purse downstairs. I don't know why I didn't grab it for the video, but that's these. And that pretty much covers the products that I represent. I'm going to link those down below as well. And then also, so to just go over a little bit more things, as far as like Q-tips goes, the little travel ones are amazing. I've reused this little travel container so many times, and it's just so convenient, and you can just throw it in. I think it holds like, it holds a lot. I don't remember. You normally just shove this thing full until it closes, but I think it holds like 50 or so, or maybe more. I'm not really sure, but definitely recommend getting a little travel Q-tip holder. And then this is really good too. This is our black Solve, and I love it because, and my husband actually has one that he keeps on the truck. So it's a drawing solve, so it can pull out like splinters and stuff like that. So I always take this with me because it just goes great with the rest of our first aid stuff. And it works really well, because when my husband did, you know, flatbed, he would get splinters sometimes, and even with heavy duty gloves, and that's worked amazing. And then also, let's see, a razor. Obviously, this is from Dollar Shave Club, which we love, and it comes with these little, you can tell we go through a lot of them, but it comes with replacement blades, and they're just convenient, and I love these. And I will share my link down below. If you are not part of the Dollar Shave Club, highly recommend that you get on that. So I think I've pretty much covered everything. Toothbrush holder, obviously very convenient to put your toothbrush in, because you don't want that thing to rattle around in your bag or whatever. And obviously you don't want to like set it down on the counter in the truck stops. Every time when I'm done brushing my teeth, I just hurry up and slip it back in and close it. I never let it just sit there. Also, comb sets are really convenient too. You know, so you can brush and comb your hair whichever way. I love these, and they're in a slim little case, so I can just toss them in my bag as well. But that pretty much covers, I believe, everything. If you know that you're going to be on the road, pack for several different occasions and different weather types. So when I go on the road, I will always pack 2 pairs of jeans, and I'm not a jean person. I am always in leggings and sweatpants. So, but I pack 2 pairs of jeans because a lot of places, they require you to have jeans just to get out onto their property. And so if you do have to run in and use the bathroom, you don't want to be, you know, wearing your like husband's jeans to like run in just to use the bathroom or whatever. So I pack 2 pairs of jeans. I always pair a pack of shorts. I always pack like one nice outfit, because there's just sometimes, like, if you stop at like a nice area, you can Uber somewhere and you want to go out to eat or whatever. I always pack one nice outfit, whether it be a simple black dress and some heels, or just a nice blouse and some, you know, nice like skinny jeans and some cute flats, whatever. I will pack those because sometimes you want to just go out and, you know, go out and it's kind of like a little date night or whatever. And always bring a pair of closed-toed shoes as well, because a lot of places, they will not let you on their property without a pair of closed-toed shoes. Wow. So you want to pack those, even if it's like a pair of slip-on tennis shoes. Brooks and Skechers, they are a really good brand. You just throw those on, run out. And yeah, so there's always, and then also if you're just planning for a quick trip, always pack 2 to 3 extra pair of clothes, because you don't know if you might need to change, and sometimes truck stops don't always have washers and dryers. You don't know if you need to change twice a day, which has happened many, many times with me on the truck. Or you don't know if you might not be home when you think you're going to be home, which has happened to me too. And, you know, I've had to stay out on the road for like an additional like 2 or 3 days. And I'm like, I'm so glad I packed extra underwear, you know. So, just keep things into consideration. If you've been in the industry long enough, you know that plans are nice to have, but they don't always, you know, it's not always possible to like follow through with them. So keep that in mind. Always pack extra just in case. If you're going out during the winter months, I highly, highly recommend getting a jacket that is 2 layers. One that has a lining that zips, so you can have a lightweight jacket and you can have a heavy winter jacket, and also gloves as well. I really like gloves like that you can text with and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you probably didn't even consider. But I'm going to link everything down below, especially the porta potty. That's probably one of my favorite investments, because, and then also sometimes bathrooms are just gross. Like, public bathrooms are just, ew. You go in and you're like, I'll hold it. And then your husband's like, well, we're not going to stop for another 2 hours. And you're like, great. You know, and then you gotta like hover and it's disgusting. Just get a porta potty. And I recommend the flushable ones, so, you know, crazy bumps in the road, you don't want that to splash up, because that's just disgusting. So I like the ones with that additional tank at the bottom. And so yeah, that is pretty much what I pack. It's not really a big deal, and you can normally just fit everything into a small little duffel, and all of that. Yeah, so if you have other things that you like to bring with you out on the road, comment them. You know, leave those in the comments. Questions about things, leave those in the comments, whatever. I'll answer them. So, but yay. Okay, I'm so excited to get like my first video out. There's going to be more in the series, so look out for those. But I just wanted to get this one out now while I had the time. So thank you all for watching. Be sure that you subscribe and like the video.